Lions offense struggled on Sunday, and one of the big fixes that Lions fans keep recommending wouldn't change a thing. Let's talk about it. Hi, it's Mike Payton from A to Z Sports Detroit. Today we're going to talk about how playing starters in the preseason is not the big fix to the Lions' early season woes that they've been going through in the past few years. I get it. I understand why you would think that getting the starters out there in a preseason game would get them time to gel together with a brand new offensive coordinator and brand new defensive coordinator. It makes sense in theory that you would do that. But the reality is this. We know what preseason games are, right? This is not a time where starters are going to play a lot. They just don't. They don't do it anywhere. Maybe starters will go out there for one drive. Maybe they go out there for two drives, three at the most. Maybe they play a whole quarter. I don't see how that is more beneficial than what you get out of joint practices, where you have 2 hours plus a day with another team, and you get to do it for 2 days in most cases, and you get to go live with this team for 2 hours plus every day, and you get to go over whatever scenarios that you want to work. So if you want to work red zone that day, you can work just red zone. If you want to work 7-on-7 drills, you can work 7-on-7 for a while. You can do scrimmages. You can do all sorts of things. You can just put them in any sort of scenario that you want. It's live. People are getting hit. People are having to block for real. I mean, I get that the preseason is a game, but at the same time, it's not a game. You're going to go out there, you're going to work the most vanilla offense that you could possibly work. So it's not like the Lions are going to be trying any new tactics. They're not going to be trying to work on anything that they've actually been working on. Whereas in the joint practices that aren't on film, that aren't being showed to the world, and you're more than likely doing it against a team you're not going to play against in the regular season, you are doing whatever you want. And that's why we got to see the Lions work on some of the trick plays, worked on some of the formations that they wanted to work on in these joint practices. You can't do that in the preseason. You just can't. It's just not what you're going to see. I get the theory. Again, you want everyone to gel together, but they are going to be able to gel more in these joint practices than anywhere else. And I know that everybody thinks that in training camp, teams aren't hitting and stuff. That's not what it is. The Lions are hitting. I mean, guys are getting tackled. Yes, Jared Goff is not getting hit. And do you really want him to get hit in a preseason game? Because I guarantee the moment he gets hit in a preseason game, the same people who think that the starters need to play in the preseason are saying, why are we starting Jared Goff in the preseason? It's an opposite reaction. It would be, why did this guy get hurt in a preseason game? Why was he even playing? That would be the reaction. I think everybody knows that. So starting the starters in the preseason game, it's not going to change anything. It's just not. Week one woes are the same thing for every team. Look around the league. Every single team had problems in week one, and that's just what it is. Teams need time to gel together. Week one is a liar. Do not believe anything that you saw yesterday from anyone, from all 32 teams, not just the Lions. We don't know who's good. We don't know who's bad. Week one is a liar.